Here we have a SAT math question. Okay, let's go with the information. There is a figure given over here. The figure shows the graph of the piecewise function f defined for -4 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 5. For which of the following values of x is f of x less than absolute value of f of x? Usually, whenever a function is defined by f of x or something like g of x or h of x, so this f of x or g of x or h of x represents the value of y. So in the xy plane over here, I mean the value of y coordinate. Okay, so here in the given information I have the function f of x. This f of x represents the value of the y coordinate in the xy plane we have over here. Okay, now so among the given options we have the value for x, and we have to find the value of x in the given answer choices for which the f of x is less than absolute value of f of x. That is, the value of the y coordinate is less than absolute value of the same y coordinate. Okay, now let's check the answer choices one by one. Let me consider the first option A. That is, in answer choice A, we have x equals to -3. So now let me plug in x equals to -3 into the given inequality, and let me check whether the first value, I mean the value we have in option A, satisfies the inequality we have over here. So then I'm getting f of -3 less than absolute value of f of -3. Okay, so this f of -3 says that the value of y coordinate when x equals to -3. Now we have to get the value of the y coordinate when x equals to -3 in the given graph over here. So here we have the value of x -3 is over here. So we have to get the y coordinate on the graph. So if I try to get the y coordinate, it's about 0.3 or 0.4. I think we can take approximately 0.3. So when x equals to -3, the corresponding y coordinate is 0.3. So that is the value of f of -3 is positive 0.3 less than absolute value of, again now we have f of -3. For this one already we got the value, that is a y coordinate when x equals to -3, that is 0.3. Okay, so 0.3 less than absolute value of 0.3 is the same 0.3. So 0.3 is equal to 0.3. But when I plug in x equals to -3 into the given inequality, I am getting the result 0.3 is less than 0.3. Since both the values are equal, we cannot accept that 0.3 is less than itself. So the value we have for x in answer choice A does not satisfy this inequality. So option A is incorrect. We can reject option A. Okay, now let me consider the value of x in answer choice B, that is x equals to -1.3. Now what I have to do is I have to plug in, let me write x equals to -1.3. Now I have to plug in this x value -1.3 into this inequality, that is f of -1.3 less than absolute value of f of -1.3. Okay, so f of -1.3 means that's a value of y coordinate when x equals to -1.3. Now we have to get the value of the y coordinate when x equals to -1.3. So here the value of x -1 is over here. -1.3 means it's over here approximately -1.3. So the corresponding y coordinate is over here on the graph. So I think the corresponding y coordinate is -1. So when x equals to -1.3, the y coordinate is -1. That means the value of f of -1.3 is just -1 less than absolute value of, again we get the same value for this one, that is -1. The value of f of -1.3 is -1. Okay, -1 less than, so absolute value of any number is always positive. So absolute value of -1 is just 1. So -1 less than 1, so it can be accepted. It's a true statement. Always a negative value is less than the positive value. So when x equals to -1.3, that is when I consider the value of x in answer choice B, it satisfies the given inequality. So the correct answer choice for this question is option B. Anyways, let me check the other options as well. That is, we have value for x in answer choice C, that is x equals to 2.5. Okay, now let me plug in x equals to 2.5 into the given inequality. Then I'm getting f of 2.5 less than absolute value of f of 2.5. So now f of 2.5 means the value of y coordinate when x equals to 2.5. So like x, the value of x over here is 1, it's 2. So now the value of x is 2.5 means it has to be here 2.5. And now we have to get the corresponding y coordinate. Let me do it. I think it's approximately when x equals to 2.5, the corresponding y value is about 2.5. So the value of this one is 2.5 less than absolute value of 2.5. So 2.5 less than 2.5. Actually 2.5 and 2.5 are equal. So we cannot accept that 2.5 is less than 2.5. So the value of x we have in our answer choice C does not satisfy the given inequality. So we can reject option C as well. Okay, anyways, now let's verify option D, that is x equals to 3.7. Let me check it. Now let me plug in x equals to 3.5 to the given inequality, then f of 3.7 less than absolute value of f of 3.7. Okay, so this is the value of y coordinate when x equals to 3.7. So 3 is over here, the value of x 3 over here. This is 4 and 3.7 is approximately here. So the correspond, we have to get the corresponding y coordinate. Let me go to the graph. I think this is also about 2.5 or it's close to 3. I think we can take a 2.7 as a y coordinate when x equals to 3.7. So the value of this one is about 2.7 less than absolute value of 2.7. So 2.7 less than absolute value of 2.7 is still 2.7. Sorry. Okay, 2.7 and 2.7 are the two values. The two values are equal, but here we are getting this. So 2.7 is less than 2.7. We cannot accept this. It's false. So the value that we have for x in answer choice D also does not satisfy the given inequality. So we can reject option D as well. So the correct answer choice for this question is option B.